So, let me get this straight. The Vu can find a person, hold them somewhere, and rewrite their memories, altering who they were to guide them into becoming someone else. That doesn't scare you, Lothrin?
If that doesn't scare you, you aren't even worth talking to. But excuse me. But this issue is vastly more complex than you're giving it credit for. For one, Adolphus is the only series of a handful out of all of the stories of the Jackal that touch upon this issue. That says something. This sort of behavior from the Vus is rare. They only do it when they absolutely need to. For another, Adolphus is only a series because he has an arc. And that arc, once he discovers the end point of it, is incredibly emotionally gripping and pertinent to this story as much as any other. So there's a reason why, when it was discovered, the archivists passed this one on. They felt connected to it by the evidence of the emotions that are present within it.
I'll trust you, Lothrin. I will. You do right by me fairly often, pretty much all the time. So I give you a little bit of trust on this one. What I also want to talk about, now that we put that aside, is there is a place storing Vu somewhere in the deep well. Probably a lot of Vu knowing how the Vu are and what they can build and stuff. So, that's out there now.
You're getting so very perceptive, young Korvoth. So very perceptive indeed. But you've missed a detail. If there is such a place, and those beings discussing the alteration are in fact a Vu, then those beings that have been stored in that complex are undoubtedly incapable of being trusted until the process of alteration has demonstrably, proven to have already occurred.
Oh no, Lothrin, why do you keep doing this to my brain? You're making so much sense. Oh, but it's hurtful to think about. I mean, how would you know which person is which? You can't read Vu. I haven't seen any references to anyone being able to do it. And even if you were there and desperate to have someone to help you, given the right circumstances, how could you trust them not to be all the different kinds of mean and selfish, or even just a few of them? That would turn out terribly. And plus they're a Vu, they know how to use everything that is vastly more powerful than everything you... Oh, I don't know, I don't want to think about this no more. Oh, Lothrin, you're bad.
Now you see. You're getting it. There's always more to question. There's always more rocks to turn over and clues to find. There's always more data to examine.
But doesn't that get boring, just researching all day, all the time?
See, that's what explosive or chemically reactive experiments are for. Putting a little life back into the science. But we did want to squeeze in that game of Foundry, and I know how you're looking forward to it, so we do have to wrap this up and get back to it. Good night, everyone. Stay safe out there.